Well, that was fucking lame. My OBS crashed, which feels great, man. Name this stream -2. Alright. We're back. Back at it again. We are 55-2. Back at it again with another cripple. We're drawing. That's all that matters. We are back at it. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm gonna out the nose. I want to be the best drawerist. And for that, I should probably do more real. That spooky music going so that I'm not just listening to myself and the void. That spooky music. Where do it be spoopy? Where my spoops at, man? Damn, man. Let's listen to Gorsha. Dark Magic Music album. Oh, yes. Very spooky. Maybe this stream I'll just do realism drawing, and then next stream we'll do the narrating story, a bunch of writing. It's gonna be some quiet stream because I'm gonna be very contemplative. It's starting to look not bad. Not bad, not bad. There appears to be holes. Very nice. thinks we should raise the eyebrows more, make his face seem more spooked. It do be spoopy time. Keep it the way it was. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Hello, Albozo. Thank you. We're drawing some spooky things. And if the stream goes long enough, I might also narrate part of my story, part of my horror story. So this do be a horror stream. How have you been, my G, my good gangster fellow? Jack says gulp. So spooky. I'm shivering in my timbers. I do be shivering. You alright? I am also doing pretty alright. Maybe better than alright. Maybe I'm doing swell. But not as swollen as Willem Dafoe's eyes in this screenshot. Alright. I think we're done with this study. We're gonna move on to this one. Damn, that's bright. God damn. I think his head looks a little significantly wider in the real version. Need to make his hair stick out more. That's better. Anyway, we're gonna leave that like that. Because I often have a Sunday movie night. Maybe I should choose The One Who Laughs as our next man who We'll give enough space to give him some hair later. This, put it here. Yes. Back to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Got that Joker chin. I love the Joker. Definitely one of my favorite villains. Fiction. Who are your favorite villains, viewer? Summoner. Sorry. Oh god. My League of Legends obsession is coming out. You can't contain me, Summoner. Who says that? Somebody say that? Does anybody play League of Legends here? Oh yeah, somebody just said that from League of Legends. Brand. Can't contain me, Summoner. Mr. Pyroman. Pyromancy? Do you see what I see? Song, perhaps. Give him a hella window speak because I can't see the top. Give him the Vegeta haircut. Okay, but what is this guy's hair actually? He's got the comb over. Or not a comb over. The slicked back look. Maybe we could draw her as well, or the female from Man Who Laughs. We could draw them together. Do a little fan art, eh? Eh? Jack says Shigaraki Nizuma and the government in the original Fox and the Hound book from 1948 are your favorite villains? Shigaraki from, oh god. My Hero Academia? I don't know who Nizu is. That also my hero? Was that from Bakuman? Bakuma. And AM from I Have No Mouth and I'm a Screen. There's a really good um, video essay by Jacob Geller. Geller. Screen. Oh, 1 second. Must. Aha! I found it. If y'all are into video game essays, check this out. He talks about I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Oh yeah, Bakuman. I remember starting that series a long, long time ago, but I think I didn't. My adolescent brain didn't have the patience to watch an anime that didn't have people punching each other. But I'd be down to watch that nowadays. Anyway, that Jacob Geller video is really good. Top tier video game essay. Talks about I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which is a horrifying story that I haven't actually read, but I know a lot about it. I don't do enough reading, man. We're gonna make this drawing a little bit more extreme than the actual image. I have not heard the audiobook, although I think I've heard clips from it. I am uncultured, man. Ain't got no culture. I have the attention span to appreciate such fine fiction. Let's work on this demonic smile. I say that and then I work on everything but the smile. Get there. We'll get patient, man. Stop rushing me. Kind of making him look angrier. We'll fix that once we get the smile. Damn, I gotta draw all these teeth. Look at all of those teeth. I'll be back in 1 month. We're back. I drew his face too small. Look at the size of that forehead. God damn. Much better. Even a bit bigger. Coffee is not doing its job. Warming me up. His head too long. Honestly, not that far off. I gotta raise his cheek or his jawline up here, but aside from that, like the nose and the mouth line up almost perfectly, and the eyes could be a little bit higher. But the eyebrows are. I need to make the eyes slightly small. Yeah. Alright. Not bad, not bad. What's this? Praise! Look at those gums. God. But speaking of older horror movies, the other day I watched with my family. Oh, damn, what was it called? I think for a second. I am drawing a blank. Never mind. What did I say? Can't remember the title of the movie. Back to drawing. feeling when you have the facial expression of the character you're drawing. Yeah, well, I am forgetful. Got that hashtag short-term memory loss. Just girl things. Is that cringe? Should I not have said that? I'd live for the cringe. Cringe god. I really like drawing crow's feet. Jack, I swear to God, if you bring up the pigeon again, that's not what we're talking about. I'm not talking about birds. I'm talking about like the little the wrinkles sides of people's eyes. I don't know why, but I really like drawing detail. That and just eye wrinkles in general. Find it fun for some reason. Just it's cool stuff. Filet! Oh my god, filet girl. Jack says never feed Carrion after midnight. Would be wise. Might start multiplying with ugly versions of myself. Can't get much uglier than the original. Anyway. When am I gonna draw something kinky, man? What's with all these creepy faces? I didn't come to your stream to look at spooky old dudes. I specifically requested anime girls. Where are my anime girls? Got a lot of shading. Oh, it feels so good to draw wrinkles. God damn. Those wrinkles in you. That wrinkly. Time to fetishize men's wrinkles. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. I do be fetishizing it. I do be simping for those male wrinkles. Did I do all four? How many wrinkles does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like an exponential exponential equation? Oh, not an equation, but his wrinkles increase into infinity. There's wrinkles on his scalp that just go on and on ad nauseum for eternity. Gotta darken these lips up. Just color them black, or maybe we'll do it. So I really like the line art. I don't want to. Ew! What have I drawn? No! I don't know how to draw lips, guys. I'm having PTSD flashbacks. That one stream I was drawing African ladies' lips, and I was struggling so hard. But I came out of it. Actually drawn some damn fine lips. This is not one of those. I almost don't want to draw the lips. I feel like it's just going to make it worse. Sometimes you gotta know when to add details and when to leave something up to the imagination to fill in the gaps. Bosa says, these teeth look great. Thank you. Thank you, Bosa. My good Bosa. Another one. Where's the gap? Where is the gap? Oh, it's everywhere. Do I got it? Oh, no. Where's the gap? There's the gap. Hey! Bro, when I put this, I fill in the color, I make him all of a sudden look like an Italian mob boss or something. It looks like he's got a gold chain here. but I like it. Gross. We don't draw lips around here. This is a free zone. He feels like a priest? He does! Bro, he looks like an evil priest! Wait. Give him a little crucifix. That'll show him. That'll show him. Bro. Oh, that's kind of funny now. Got a very sharp jawline. It's so funny looking, man. Fucking demonic priest. I love it. How long we been streaming? So this stream plus the last stream, about an hour and a half. Something like that. Let's take a peek. Yeah. Hour and a half. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I kind of have his face different. It's alright. We're learning. Alright, let's draw some boobs. JK. What do we got? My god, that's blindingly. That's what people say when I take off my They see my pasty white legs. Blindingly white. Let's draw for our next doodle. Let's do a spook cabin. Spooks. Monster house looking ass. Cabin in the woods. Yeah. Let's try this one. Need to drink more coffee. It's an emergency. Need more coffee. It's down. See it a bit better. Draw that. Yes. 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 Oh God, architecture. My only weakness. That and gamer girl bathwater. Only two weaknesses. Gamer girl bathwater was super effective. It deals in double damage. Not the gamer girl bathwater. Anything but that. Please. I'm using reverse psychology so that they send me their bathwater. It's all part of my cruel ploy. My wicked and vile scheme. Really like how there's grass on the roof. Is that moss? Could be a combination of the two. I was thinking about, what do you think about this? What do you think about me changing my, uh, so instead of carrion, it'd be something moss related. Thought about that. So I really like moss and concise the word is. There's my current username. Wow, that's my current user. Carrion. A lot of people don't even know how to pronounce it. That it's just pronounced like carrion, like the C. Except it has a Q, which makes me edgy and cool, right, guys? Changed one of the letters. Am I cool? Let's talk. Let's talk. Please give me affirmations. Tell me I'm cool. Please, guys. Please. Please. In others. Anyway. Yeah, username change. Might happen. One day you're gonna see this guy called Moss. Just drawing moss with my art style. You guys are gonna be like, "Hey, you stole Carrion's art style, man! Like you can't do that." And then Moss is gonna say, "Up yours, asshole," and keep drawing anyway. And he'll never clarify that it was me. It was me the whole time. Did you? It was I, Dio. Wait, no. Jojo, you dumb fuck. It was me. I don't have any friends, bro. I'm just too weird. Oh. But who wants to be normal, right? This this roof needs to be high. Let me get higher. Be careful with those clicking sounds. I might summon one of my cats. And they're gonna fucking cry. Father, why don't you pay attention to us? You're making weird faces at the screen again. Hey. Us, Father. Look at all this moss. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I want to eat the moss. I'm going to put it in my mouth. So soft. I want to die in a bed of moss. That was my last experience. It would all be worth it. Moss Eater Andy here. Moss Eater Andy here with another moss eating live stream. I do be eating moss. Why is this house just 12? I feel like a house that looks like this would not have a house number because it's like a ramshackled, spooky murder house. Do be murdering this house. They do be murdering. Moitering. You guys having fun? I'm having fun. I'm getting weird again. Always a good sign. If I'm not behaving at least a little peculiarly, then it's safe to assume that I've been replaced by a body snatcher. Snatch. Man. Drawn this house before? Where is it? No. I wasn't sure if I made this one up from, but I think I did. I drew this one. It looks very warped and fucked up because I wanted to give the impression that it's worn down. So supernatural. But anyway, plot of Deltarune. What's the plot of Deltarune? Bro, stop drawing lewd pictures of the Dino Girl. That's illegal! You can't do that! I don't know her name. Chris? No. Wait, is it? Is it Chris? Is that the other one? I will make it legal. Alright, man. Please don't hurt me. I'm looking forward to drawing. Is that 2 deck chairs or just... It kind of looks like 2 of them used together with the Patara earrings to form a super deck chair. Super Vegito. Just love green. Don't you guys just love the color green? Tell me about it. Let's talk about the color green. Best color in the world. Changed my mind. Every time I see a green nature setting, I jizz in my pants. So beautiful. Don't pay attention to what I just said. That's that's not important. I have a religious experience when I see the color green out in nature. Feel as though I have been touched by God. See moss, or like extremely extremely green. You know what it looks like after it just rained, and the grass is like you can smell the dew on the grass. It's like the rain is accentuating the smell of grass. And you look at the grass and it's extra dark green compared to usual. It's so pretty. So beautiful. Not as beautiful as my dog. Let's look at pictures of my dog. I have any pictures of my dog? Probably not. No. Dog's dead. Oh my god, my music. I have a spooky dark ambient music mix playing in the background. It just switched to this fucking dark droning music to die to. Aram 17 Necromancy, the name of the song. Aram 17 is certainly an artist name. Y'all ever go to Horror Music World on YouTube? Listen to the droning post-apocalyptic music? It's what I listen to calm myself. It really clears the head of uh, bad thoughts when I can listen to gurgling and growling sounds of an unseen threat. Makes me feel right at home. Listen to the whimper foul creature. Please send whimpering audios. All men in the chat, please send me whimpering. I will use them to fall asleep to, among other things. As you knew I was weird. You should have expected. Can't be surprised when I say some out of this world creepy shit. Act surprised. Knew what this was. Knew. You chose to ignore. She'll pay. They'll all pay. Price of my viewership. 20 doubloons. And your firstborn. Is anybody even paying attention at this point? I'm just saying the wackiest shit. This guy on drugs. Don't tell anybody, especially I like this top fans feature of the YouTube stream. You can see, I guess, who's messaging the most. They all got little crowns. Started with Jack as number one because he was the only person here, and now Bozo's number one because Jay's ignoring me. He doesn't love. He doesn't care. He only wants to watch me draw cute anime girls. He's not interested in my horror stories. Related though, I'm having a grand old stream. Really enjoy myself. Do you love how I say that with the most monotone voice? Guys, I'm having so much fun right now. Can't you hear the excitement in my voice? Having the time of my life at the. Please don't click. Never leave. Wish I could see the door down here. It's hiding. Don't be shy, door. Oh, I want to be your friend. Ah, the droning has stopped. Now, peaceful serenity. And back to droning. That's what we should make a YouTube list of the right order. So y'all can experience the vibe. Draw a little person in this window peering at you. Or maybe just a hand on the window. Bloody hand print. Or a creature in the window. Alright. I'll be back in a moment. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. BRB. Maybe? No, I don't need. Oh, that's some banging Java. Oh. I will return. Boy, I sure hope you guys didn't hear me angrily pissing in the bathroom. Alright. Cold. I'm gonna get a second sweater. Be right back. Equip second sweater. -1 to speed, +2 to comfort. Why is it cold in the middle of summer in Canada? Are you supposed to be cold there? It says it's 20 degrees, but it does not feel that way. All right, back to it. This is wrong. It's all wrong. Yep. Yes, sir. Not right. In fact, wrong. Dude. And we're gonna that. And then it raise. And then, as apparently these are converging lines, take the and rotate. Rotate them. And we're going to rotate so that it looks like it's expanding into our field of vision. So a bit more. A bit more. Harder. Expand harder. Show me what you got. It requires more scrunching. I got you. Me when I get you. Says slur. Must control myself. Yeah. And then more. More. More scrunching. You be scrunching out here. Squanching. Is that better? Kind of. Mm, yeah, doesn't need to be just trying to get the building. Am I muted? Hello. Hello, hello. Bonjour. Is my voice just cutting out like a log? It is cutting out. I think it's my suppression. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. It sometimes cuts out. Hmm. I guess I just need to enunciate and speak. No, please don't say that. It's my noise suppression filter. What? Where's my filter? My filter for now. Music is so weird. Make a music and it's just spooky sounds. Spooky ambient sound. Weird mystical fall asleep to. Sounds like there's demons trying to it's me and hear playing a song and it's breakfast time. I'm still drawing. What is a man can't stop drawing and eat? Just keep. I mean, I haven't even drawn a single anime girl this whole stream. Can't stop now. Don't come to the stream to watch you draw the old guys and spooky old buildings. Where are the young honeys at? Or the old honeys? That one stream, I was drawing gilfs? Question mark? That happened? Okay, I can't remember. I have bad. The shadow. Focusing too much on the actual logic of this building. Should focus on drawing as many details. I wish I could make it so that I got a little bell notification every time somebody's commented. But I guess if I were a bigger streamer, that would start to get annoying. Maybe one day. Why not? No. Ooh, idea. What if change it so that the numbers are physical blocks, like like instead of just being painted on or whatever that is, they are physical numbers, and one of them is draw. Like falling off the hinge. Maybe it was nailed in at one point, but now the nail is going out. And that one is proper. Get nailed. Hey. I don't want to draw all these shingles or planks. I don't want to draw all this, man. That's so many lines. All these lines. Can't be bothered to draw that. Boom, boom, boom. Don't know. They're alternating or what? It's gonna make it up. It's what like the best artists in the world do anyway. They just professionals that make shit up, trick the eye, Eve sees something logical structure, but really it's just a collection of lines. These shingles are baby shingles. When two shingles love each other very much, make a baby shingle. Yup. Yes, sir. Simplify it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh, how long did it shoot today? Take a couple-minute break. Quick on finances. Time to look at the Canadian Stock Exchange. Ooh, baby, a cripple. I'm up 20% on one stock. That's good shit. That's good shit. More stocks. Just had to check on that because I think the stock market was 2 minutes ago. Is that a coffee? Sound the alarm. I'm almost out of coffee. Need emergency coffee. Why do my hands smell like pennies? What's happening? There's blood. There's blood everywhere, all over my hands. Where did it come from? Is it mine? Somebody else? Man, I haven't drawn a single female today. Should I? Should we draw a woman? Where's my woman drawing? There. Let's draw this big booby, no eye looking ass female. Can't remember her name. Is her name? Put it down. A whole TTRPG event planned with her. Can't remember. Is her name? Her. Fucking characters. Side character. Holly Austin. There we go. There we go. Holly Austin. Ow. Need a pose. If I search up spooky women on Pinterest, what's gonna pop up? Gross. That's a good pose. Ah, yes, the AI art. Talk about. I'm just here for the pose, bro. Don't at me. Damn. Is this AI? No. I'm gonna say no. Proceed. Proceed to the root. Yes. Oh, yes. I don't know. I don't know if y'all play Dungeons and Dragons, but I once ran a campaign for one player of mine who actually interrupted one of my last streams and pulled me away for like hours, and then I came back and turned off the stream. But anyway, he played a campaign of mine centering around this horror story that I'm currently trying to illustrate. It was very spooky. And he met this eyeless woman whose child was half insect and a scary abomination of a child. And the lore was that she gouged out her own eyes for giving birth to this monster, but then continued to take care of the creature as of her maternal instincts, and also, since she had no eyes to look at it anymore, she could kind of trick herself into believing it's not disfigured mutant child. Well, that's nice. Anyway, there's some lore for you. I run out of coffee. Let's check. Ooh, last sip. Need more coffee. Not sure what I want her hair to look like. Anyway, back to the lore dump. She was supposed to be a potential love interest for the main character, who was played by my friend. His name is Bruce. She was meant to be a love interest and a long term character story. And eventually, if all went well and the player chose to say this, if the player chose to start a relationship with this lady and become the surrogate father. Is that the right word? The surrogate father for the insect child. Eventually, the child would begin to adopt more human traits and still has like a bunch of gross bug shit going on, but they slowly become more complete as a creature. Its body changes over time. Isn't so horrifying. And then you live happily ever after with the eyeless woman. I also had like dates planned for the main character. Go on with her. And it's kind of weird, but I don't know. It's fun. It was fun. And she was very spooky. I think he really liked that character. Or did he? I don't know. Roleplay ended shortly. We didn't finish it, unfortunately. Well, yeah, I also had a bunch of strangely provocative scenes in there, or in the story, that was meant to entice him into starting a relationship. I don't know why I was fucking hell bent on them having a relationship. I don't know, man. Just I had an idea for the character, and that she was looking for a father for her child because she was all alone, living in a post-apocalyptic world where everything's fucked and everything's depressing and everybody's dead except this lady and her bug child. I don't know, man. I just had the idea, like, oh, if I could get them to like hook up, that'd be cool. So cool. Weird ideas. Now, the real reason you all come to this stream. Behold! Boobs. Finally! Enough of that weird horror drawing shit you've been doing. Show us what we want. Give the people what they want. Where are the boobs at? There's not enough cleavage in this stream. This pose is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Arian be doobie doo. I doobie doobie doo. I was waiting that entire time. I thought you just forgot you were streaming. What are you talking about? Was I not talking for a while? Talking about Willis. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I feel so bad for that because I knew you were like the only viewer there, and I left you for like hours. I should have stopped the stream immediately or told him to leave, but instead I did neither of those, and I just talked with him for like 3 hours. The stream was still going. That was not my best moment. I apologize, good sir. I left you hanging, bro. I'm a bad streamer. Bad man. This neck too thick. I feel like her head's too big. What am I doing? Yeah, her head's too big. Better. Straight up copying this AI art. Care, don't care. Stealing from the thieves. Steal from the stealers. Sometimes I do that. Get some cool AI art, just copy it, or I copy part of it, and then I turn it into my own. Right now, we're just straight up copying. Because I don't really know what I want this character to look like, other than I want her to have MILF vibes. So, and by that I mean like a single mother looking for someone to raise her child. So, like the most wholesome version of the word MILF, if you can say that it would ever be wholesome. Not just like fucking weird, Carrion. Why would you say that? Why are you calling your own fictional characters MILFs? That's fucking weird, bro. And if that's your reaction, that's fair. I respect that. And I respect you. Unless you're a woman, then I don't respect you. JK, JK. JK, JK, bro, chill. Just joking, bro. I don't know where the ears are going, man. Your jaw's too big. Strong. Strong is hard. I don't know. It says, when you came, I was playing a pickup game with my little brother and Unk. Oh, when I came back from the stream, or came back to the stream from being absent. You thought that was my husband? Oh. I mean, you're not wrong. No. Dude, I'm so hungry. Probably in the stream very soon because I need to eat something immediately. Feeling feeling weak-willed. Feeling like I haven't eaten anything all day because I haven't. Hey, yo, check this out. Second. Hey, yo, look at this. Wait a second, do I know this artist? Tell me I know this artist. Don't. Bro, they're so good. So good, though. What? This out. Look at that. Oh, looks cool. Maybe I could do something with all those veiny. Put them inside of her eyes. Does that totally make sense? Do love it. Look at that. It's fucked up. Carrion draws big breaths and proceeds to burp and talk about how hungry he is. Was I burping? I wasn't burping. Lies. Everything else is true. But I would never do that. That would be impolite. Why are you calling me out, bro? Should I call that the next stream? Stream 56. I draw big breaths and burp and talk about how hungry I am. Bro, I would never burp. That's so unladylike. I have to draw clothing. A bunch of rough. This is a very ruffly dress. So bad at drawing. Probably one of the things I struggle with the most as an artist. I gotta. I need to make her eyes more centered. Yeah, her eyes were too big and too far apart. Yeah, oh, okay, that was much. Something was. Wasn't sure what. Let's draw some boobs. Yeah. Hoo yeah. Hoo. Whoa! Alright. Back to it. Ain't nothing to it. To do it. So anyway, some more lore. There was one scene I had with this lady and her insect child to get the main character interested in her. Also, to add to the horror theme, I had her holding her insect baby in her arms. And so the child has like one of its hands is shaped kind of like a an insect blade like hand, and it like pierced her on the side of her bosom, started bleeding, and it was supposed to make the main character feel uncomfortable. I hope that it did, but then she just gently took her child's pincer hand and gently removed it from piercing her body, and just continued to smile with the gaping holes in her eye sockets, and just trying to ignore the fact that her child's a monster. And it was supposed to be pretty fucked up. You know what? Hope I got that impression. Anyway, kind of a roundabout way of explaining my story. I'm not very good at explaining things with words, or like the spoken word. Better at writing my ideas. I feel like every time I try to explain my ideas, I do such a poor job, and I don't know, just I'm not good at explaining things in an entertaining way. I'm just gonna stumble over my words until you guys subscribe. Subscribe. Brother is dying. I was dying. Like the stream. Interesting story, man. Thank you. Let's see if we can find some. I have. Let's take a peek at it real quick. Wait a second. Wait a second. Character's main character. Did 15 sessions of this campaign. Ugh. Damn, this brings me back. Ooh. Ooh. Trying to find the yeah. Trying to find the session. I will find it. Fuck, man, this takes me back. I want to run this campaign again. This was so fun. Damn. God damn. Just find the. Where is it? Damn, this is fun. Oh, the memories. The memories. Sorry, I'm not showing you any of this. I'll bring it up in a sec. Hmm. Oh, my cat is meowing. Child. Just fine. My brother in Christ. Chapter. Aha! I found it. Hello. Hello, my chat. My little. It's cracking, little man. No, not on the drawing tab, please. I don't know why I'm showing you guys this. It's just this is a bunch of writing I've done for this character. Oh yeah, I had this one scene where this eyeless woman asks the main character, whose name is Jason, uh, she asks for him to fetch her glasses on top of her fridge. When he attempts to do so, he instead finds her eyes on top of the fridge, still juicy and covered in a bit of blood. He returns her eyes and she thanks him, turns away from Jason to her child, and calmly pops them back into her head. She turns her head back to Jason to reveal that one of her eyes is completely backwards, facing the inside of her head, and the other is far to the right. She thanks him and says that if he needs a way out and away from her neighbor outside in the hall, he can take the ventilation duct behind her turned over sofa to the fridge. Exchange names. If Jason attempts to tell the woman that her child is a monster, she will attempt to kill herself, and if Jason stops her, she will attempt to kill him. Meanwhile, screaming the entire time and foaming a bit at the mouth. She is a corrupt one, so her physical stats are higher than a human. Later down the line, she'll be seen pushing a stroller through mud in a weird, not pine tree forest, asking for assistance with. She wants to move into a nice house, something classy. Yeah. Got a fucking evil smile on right now. See if we can find some more notes about her. Yeah, so this is like a survival horror TTRPG sessions. Chapter 3. All alone but not quiet. Chapter 4. Look for. Jason, what's up? Does this link still work? No fucking way. Hmm. Annual and Jason kill. Oh, here's another scene with her. As you walk down the hall over creaking floorboards, you hear a faint knocking sound down the hall. It seems to be coming from the mother's room. You open her door, immediately you can tell what that sound was. Mother is standing in her kitchen, back turned away from you, her arm moving in a rhythmic pattern. The sound of her knife now filling the hall. Approach the woman, assortment of strange-looking ingredients littering the countertop. She says, "You really do need to start knocking, Jason." Directly on her cutting board is a large piece of meat colored black, green, red, and brown. She sheds a single tear of blood. Jason asks what's wrong. She slams her knife down onto an odd-looking vegetable, splitting it in half while yelling, "It's these damn onions!" She continues with the hunk of meat, cleaving through it with ease despite its girth. The meat oozes a green viscous fluid with each slice. I get him to roll perception. If he rolls high, you look around the room and feel as though you're being watched. Your eyes inch upwards as you see the child attached to the ceiling directly above you, staring right through you. Medium perception, you look around the room and get the feeling you're being watched. You feel a shiver run down your spine. You notice the child is nowhere to be seen. And then I guess the child is just never seen. Low is the same. I'm gonna read a little bit more. Don't look at my Chrome tabs. Abosa says, "Oh my god, I came back to seeing this many Chrome tabs." Listen! These are art references! Art references! Okay, we're gonna keep reading because I'm obsessed with my own writing. Dinner at the Austins. With the bowl of sludge in hand, you knock on the mother's door. You notice out of the corner of your eye, the bowl has a piece of tape. Ready. She opens the door with a smile on her face and her eyelids shut, not revealing her wandering and bloodshot eyes. You smell the stench of her food drifting out into the hallway. "Jason, please come in. Dinner is ready. I just need to set the table. Feel free to make yourself at home." She hurries into the kitchen, leaving you with the bowl. Tell her what? I don't know. Silly Mac. Oh yeah, tell her about the bowl. Oh, silly me, completely smiles sweetly and gently takes the bowl from you and quickly and cutely hurries it over to the other side of the room and sets it down by the bookcase. You hear a squish sound as she puts it down. She then goes to the kitchen and pulls some cutlery. Goes to another part of the room, the gramophone. Starts some quiet classical music, delicately setting the needle on the spinning record. Some music. Apparently. Oh, it's Death Note music. Or by Lucas. Not music. Jason, you have some time. Sets the table. Would you sleep to her? You offer your help, and she says, "Are you sure you're a guest? You don't have to." You urge her. "Well, thank you so much, Jason." You can interact with the baby boy. If you play with them, you play with the boy and get a few cuts, but nothing substantial. The mother begins cutting slices of meat and serving them. She hands the baby a thick cut of meat, and he immediately begins tearing into it like an animal. He hands you a significantly larger piece of meat. He says, "Make sure to have your fill, Jason. The rest is going to Freddy." "You look very drained, Jason. You can stay the night in the other room if you'd like." Though she paused. "We do have a bit of a pest problem." "What kind of pest?" "Well, the other day I went into the guest room. There was this furry little thing, and it hissed at me. I ran away, so I didn't get a good look at it. I think it might be a rat or a raccoon or something." Help her. You offer your help, and she thanks you profusely. "It's just behind that door." She points to the bookshelf in the front. You slide the hefty bookshelf to the side and enter through the gaping hole in the wall. There's no sign that this was ever a door and was probably just broken down somehow. Lovely. Okay, so during the meal, Holly has her eyes closed for nearly the whole meal, attempting to not let Jason see her hideous complexion. If Jason says something meaningful to Teresa, was that what her name is? I think her new name was Holly. Her eyes will focus on the blood shovel in the and the bloodshot look will disappear for a brief before returning to normal as she kind of shakes herself out of her trance. If Jason does say something like this, it means that he may get the Holly ending. When the good ending when you hook up with the eyeless. It's funny. Call her pretty or remark on the politeness/quietness of the child. The first time in what seems like forever, you feel a little happy, even in this twisted world where there is still light. Or even in this twisted world, there is still light. Jason gets his first bit of forbidden flesh. Several minutes after consuming it, Jason's stomach will start to ache and he'll begin passing out, clattering into a corner of the room and knocking some books off of a bookshelf. Last thing he hears is Holly shout, "Jason, what's wrong?" This is so good. I mean, it's bad, but I love it. I love it. Here's my So this is what I was going to narrate at the start of the stream. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Goodbye, Elbozo. Sorry for not talking. Or talking too much, maybe. I don't know. Have a good one, my man. I could read this entire chapter. And I would probably really love that. But that would be gay. And I'm not gay. Or am I? Now we're going to keep drawing. Am a goofster. Confirmed goofster. Next stream, we'll read that long ass chapter. I might stream again tomorrow. Probably stream again. Because I've been feeling the itch to do things. To do productive things with. But anyway, let's continue. Back to what we all came here for. Don't know why I gave her hella veins on her boobs. Just give her a couple. Call it. Just give her the crow's feet. It's like we talked. where I really want to run that TTRPG again and finish it this time. Feel like my interest in this project reawoken. Feeling that hashtag creative drive that every artist is praying to God will pop up at some point. Hashtag create. Ooh. I am so. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I want to ride. Spook the socks off of you. Girlfriends, send help. Send help. Fucking bodacious bonkers, brah. Post this and people are gonna. And I'm gonna pretend like I didn't steal it. Nobody will be the one. People will think that I have original idea or something. But little do they know, I'm nothing but a 2-bit. And that's all I need to know. For some forehead wrinkles. Wolf's incomplete without the forehead wrinkles. Please stop listening to me. Pay no attention to what I'm talking about. Jack asks, Carrion, what would you do if you walked into your living room and saw a human-sized roach eating my Fruity Pebbles while he's chilling on my couch? Okay, follow-up question. If I ask him to share the Fruity Pebbles, what does he say? What does the roach say? Because depending on his response, I'm just assuming that it's a male roach. Depending on his response, I might be crashing out. Just saying. Crashing out with the human-sized roach. He says, "Whatever, man." So he'll give me some of the Fruity Pebbles. All right. I mean, like, I'll sit next to him. We can chill. Maybe we can play some Dungeons and Dragons after. That'll be fun. But the box is almost empty, bro. You didn't leave me any pebbles. That's it. I squashed the bug. I killed the bug. Not in my house. What was that? Somebody just knocked my horror music. Somebody's at the door. It's Jack creeping in my walls. He's here the whole. Or it was my dog. All right, but Jack, would you smash? Jack says he did the dishes though. Okay, he can stay, but he's on thin ice. Like he can't just be eating all my Fruity Pebbles as soon as I buy a box. It's kind of fucked up, bro. Friends don't do that to each other. My Fruity Pebbles fair and square. Jack says, yeah, I would. Uh, Even though she doesn't have eyes? Even though her baby is an insect, like insectoid monster? Would? Would? It's a fun drawing. I don't judge you for your femboy addiction, so don't judge me, man. Touche, bro. Nah, you right. You right. I won't judge. Never still carrying a femboy after midnight, bro. Those femboys after midnight got me acting unwise. Acting cool. Would you pay child support if your baby turned into a disgusting, horrendous insect abomination? Would you raise the child with her? Would you be the main character of my story? No, I won't. Come on, man. Okay, so you would. Hashtag would, but you're not paying child support and you're not taking care of the bug baby? Listen, man, think about it this way. The bug baby has an accelerated lifespan, which means you won't have to take care of it for very long. Like maybe just a couple months, and then it'll be an adult and it'll move out of the house, and then you can have the eyeless woman all to yourself. No babies involved. Think about it like that, bro. It's just like a couple months of commitment. And then, commitment for the rest of your years until you die. Unless you're immortal. You know, Could happen. Maybe. Who knows? I love this vein shit. Tattered flesh. Wrapped around the skull. Those are some gruesome, cool. Have I ever heard of bugs that blind? I haven't. Although I do know that some snakes, maybe they're lizards, shoot blood out of their mouths and into your eyes to blind. I have heard about it. They blind you and intoxicate you so that when their eggs hatch, they'd eat out the blinded bug. Well, that sounds metal as fuck. Maybe that's what she's trying to do to you. She's trying to impregnate you. Mpreg, hashtag Mpreg. And then use your husk as nutrition for her bug babies. That could be it. It's lore, dude. You got the Holly Austin ending, but it's the bad ending where she gives more bug babies, and you, as a male, become pregnant with bug babies. And they fucking xenomorph hatch out of your chest. What am I talking about, man? I think somebody's mowing their lawn. So. Dexter no longer wants attention. Pet him 5 times, and he's like, alright. No, my AirPods died. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream here because we've been going for a while, and I'm slowly losing my sanity. 3.5 hours of stream. Feels good, man. Did a lot of doodling. A little bit of reading. Good. Good drawing day. Next stream, maybe it'll be a writing. Bye, Jay. Have a good one, my man. I'll probably keep working on this drawing because I'm really digging it. Maybe I'll color it and throw it on Instagram or something. Alrighty. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.